ever scroll through your feed and just see all the amazing and perfect cosplay photos, then look at your own half-finished cosplay and think, this sucks, I suck, everything sucks? Stop. No, I mean it. Stop. Today's video is all about social media, burnout, and reality. The reason why I'm making this video today is because over the last couple of months, I've been seeing people on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram talking about their experiences and how they feel that there is just this kind of pressure to always create content, to always have the most immaculate costumes, and to always be presenting the best versions of themselves out onto the internet to get all those likes, those comments, and people to follow them. And then they're talking about how it's too hard and how they just want to give up. Now, I've been doing this for about a decade now, and I have been on YouTube for a good portion of that. Plus, I have been on social media since the start of my cosplaying adventures. And this is not something new. And I will admit, once upon a time, I did feel like I needed to have everyone liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel, which I still appreciate, don't get me wrong. And, get all the comments. And yes, absolutely, it does give me warm and fuzzies when I see people interacting with my content. But I used to get a real sense of pressure that I had to create content, that I had to create perfect content all the time. Because the algorithm wouldn't work for me if I didn't, and then all of my potential people who would be following me and supporting me would go elsewhere. And this level of pressure is totally unsustainable. And I realized a couple of years back that that isn't what cosplay is about. At least for me, and I think for most people, it's not what cosplay should be about. Cosplay for me is the joy of bringing a character to life. And a large part of that is the crafting of that character coming to life. Whether that be costume creation and or the skit that's associated with it, if I'm entering a cosplay competition that has a skit, which is a large part of my cosplay journey. But the thing that I realized was that crafting those, especially those competition-worthy outfits, they take time. Now, I know that there are creators out there in cosplay, in costuming in general, who can bust out a cosplay or costume like every week and they're just like bang, 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 bang. But that's just not me. I'm the type of person who wants to take my time to craft something, to make it something that's not going to fall off my body after one wear, and just basically enjoy the process. The long and the short of it is social media, aka the want of entertainment by other people, should not be the reason that you burn yourself out. All right, let's get back to my points about reality and cosplaying in reality. For me personally, I can create a cosplay in a weekend. I've done it. I did not enjoy it. Generally speaking, a cosplay will take me anywhere between 2 weeks and 9 months. And honestly, it really does depend on what else is going on in my life at the moment. Like, I made Jane in 2 weeks. I would not recommend that. But I also was con crunching and I had a week off work. So I could dedicate full time to this one cosplay. But even I recognized that it was totally unsustainable for me to be in that constant state of creating. And the truth is that I also document as much as I possibly can as I'm going along for YouTube, and also images for using in Instagram and Facebook. Now, I do this for 2 reasons. The first is because, well, partly I sometimes forget how I've made something. Look, it's true. Sometimes what happens is that I will make a cosplay and then step away from it, and then 3 years later I'll be like, how did I do that? And I will have to go back and either watch my video or look at all my photos and go, oh, I did that section before that section, or I did the zip this way and then I covered it by doing that. Like, I forget. But the main reason why I document it is so I've got something to share with you all. And that's not because necessarily I want to create content. It's mostly because I decided at the very start of my cosplay kind of career, for a lack of better words, that I wasn't going to hide anything from you guys. I wanted to share my journey with everyone so that they could see how I'm doing something, and also so that you could see that I'm improving over time, hopefully. And honestly, if someone could learn something from me, whether it be how I did something or, you know, how to learn from my mistakes of how I did something, then that honestly is the greatest gift and the greatest buzz and the greatest warm and fuzzies that I could ever ask for. And that is why I have a whole lot of cosplay vlogs and also tutorials on my YouTube channel, because I know that that is what people get a lot of value out of. Hopefully videos like this as well, because I know that some people just like the chats as well, so hopefully you get something out of this too. And the other thing I do on my Instagram and Facebook is that I do a lot of collages with work in progress photos. And to be honest, like, I'm being really honest here, sometimes, in fact probably more times than not, those collages get more engagement, more interaction, more likes than the polished, finished photos. People really engage with seeing the journey. To be honest, it's because of those photos that are collages on Instagram and Facebook that I've done, and also the cosplay vlogs on YouTube. It's because of those that people follow me and people feel invested in my cosplay. And every interaction that I have had, pretty much every interaction at conventions where people have come up to me, is because they are making comment of, oh, I followed you along with this cosplay. I can't believe I get to see this in person. And that is better than any other feeling that you will get online. When I was in America, which is on the other side of the world from me right now, I had people who came up to me because they recognized my cosplay, because they had followed my build, and they were like, wait, are you Kiralee Cosplay? And as soon as I was like, yeah, mate, they were like, oh my God, yes, you're Australian. Oh wow, I've been following this. This is amazing. And like that was incredible. Like the fact that I had met people literally like on the other side of the world who came up to me and knew who I was because they had seen me creating this and they had felt part of that journey. Oh, it was everything. And here's the secret of it all. People do not share their journey. And the thing is that this is not just a one-way kind of situation. Like, I follow a lot of people who follow me because I'm invested in their journey, but also the people that I choose to follow and actively follow are people who share with me their journey. And the reason behind that is because I too find that inspiring. I love seeing people from, I bought this fabric or I bought this foam and here are all the different stages of me creating it and here's the finished image. And I love that. It's like having a build book that you can flick through and see how someone made something. Because they're being transparent, they're being open, and I can ask questions. I can say, hey, how did you do that? Or what material is that? And I have done that and I have learnt so much. So I guess in conclusion, what I would say is if you are wanting to get real interaction, grow your cosplay community online slowly, but like with good, like-minded people, share your progress photos and share your journey because people will love that. You don't need to be perfect in each of your images. It is unrealistic expectations that you place on yourself if you think that every reel that you put out or every post that you make and every image that you post and every YouTube video that you put out needs to be absolutely perfect and it has to be polished and it has to be high quality and you need to put out one like every day or, you know, every second day. It's unrealistic, and you will burn out, and you will burn out quick, and you will burn out hard. After all, cosplay is the art of doing like 16 different jobs all in one. You can't do 16 different lives every day. It's unsustainable. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. In the comments, let me know what you think about it. Will you be sharing your journey, or do you already? I would really love to know, because drop your Instagram below if you do share your journey, because I love seeing people's journey, and I will probably follow you. So please, if I'm not already following you, because I could very well be doing so. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!